we need to talk about the fact that Drake Bell has been trying to intimidate me. He must not have been a fan of my videos exposing his criminal charges because he went out of his way to figure out private information to use against me. This man is trying to silence me, but you guys already know that that's not going to happen. So let's get into it. So Drake Bell is a 35-year-old actor and singer who's best known for his role on the TV show Drake and Josh. That was by far the peak in his career, but recently he's been trying to save his reputation. This is because he was charged with 2 crimes against a minor, but now he wants to switch up the narrative and make you guys believe that he's a good guy. We've called out his behavior before in a previous video, and it looks like Drake wasn't happy with me because he's been trying to contact me, and I feel like it's borderline intimidation and alleged harassment. And I'm saying alleged because I don't want to get into a legal dispute with this man, but I feel intimidated and I feel like he's trying to, again, harass me into me being silent about his situation. Maybe he's trying to befriend me and show me that he's not as bad as what the media is saying or what his victim testified in court. But nonetheless, we're not letting him get away with this. So recently I traveled to Los Angeles. I went on Monday, September 27th because I was going to a Free Britney rally going on that Wednesday. Even though it was a really great experience going to this rally and meeting a ton of you guys, I'm not much of a traveler. And on that Monday, that 27th, Drake randomly hit me up while I was in between flights. So I don't have notifications on for Instagram, but I do have them on for Twitter. So when I saw that Drake Bell DM'd me, I was like, holy crap, because just that Sunday, the day before, so it would be Sunday, September 26th, I posted a video, and it was a video about one of Drake's recent videos. So Drake posted this video on his Instagram trying to shape the narrative around his criminal charges. So in my video, we decided to take his video and compare it to the testimony that his victim gave. Not a lot of people have been holding Drake Bell accountable, and I've been one of those people who have kept up with this case. So when I saw him post that Instagram video where he was trying to switch up the whole story, I was like, oh, hell no. We need to talk about this. So I posted that video on Sunday, and then he reached out to me on Monday. So here's a screenshot of the message that Drake sent to me, and as you guys can see, it's coming from his verified account. I'm not entirely sure why his name says drakebell.eth, but as you guys can see, he currently follows me. So if you want to get on Twitter right now and go see if he's following me, like, you guys can go and tell that this is legit. And he sent this message writing, "Would you mind if you and I had a conversation?" Which I'm all about a conversation. "If you are in LA, I would love to meet you in person. If not, would you mind hopping on a phone call?" So there's a few things to break down when it comes to this message. So first off, I would be happy to have a conversation with Drake. Celebrities or people who have money or followings or anything like that really don't scare me. I love an in-person conversation because I feel like I could look directly in his eyes and tell him how I feel and see what he has to say about, this situation with this victim. I also found it surprising that he knew I was going to be in LA because I did post about it and talk about it, but I wasn't posting like a ton, especially on my YouTube channel. The only conclusion I can come to here is that he was somehow following my Instagram or my YouTube channel or my Twitter. Did I even post on Twitter that I was going? I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's weird that he knows that I was going to LA, and while I'm traveling there, he hits me up because he wants to meet in person. Why is Drake Bell trying to track where I'm at? I'm not entirely sure. I did just post that video like the day before about him, but keep in mind that I posted a bunch of videos about Drake, so why did that one grab his attention? I truly believe that Drake hit me up because whatever I said in that last video must have been way too triggering for him to move on. I've made videos about him before in the past, but he's never hit me up over those videos. But the one video where he's trying to, fix his reputation and I'm calling BS success, he gets really hurt over and decides to go and reach out to me. And he's reaching out to me in a friendly way. I do want to acknowledge that he's not like, threatening me or calling me names. He's trying to be my friend for whatever reason. So back to Twitter. So I got this message initially from Drake at 11:35 a.m. on that Monday. Well, I guess I didn't reply fast enough for Drake because he replied to one of my public tweets from 5 days earlier. In my tweet, I was talking about the fact that I don't like flying. I didn't mention that I was going to LA. So again, I'm not entirely sure where he got that information. I was posting about it on my Instagram, but he doesn't follow me on Instagram unless he has some secret account. So I talk about having anxiety, around traveling, and he decides to publicly tweet me, again, from an account that has 4 million followers to somehow get my attention or maybe pressure me to DM him back. And his response, he wrote that driving is more dangerous than flying. Statistics are on your side. I would suggest filling up on distractions. Loads of movies on your iPad. I don't have an iPad or laptop. Bring noise-canceling headphones. Flying can be scary, but know that you are literally on the safest form of travel we have. Which, again, a really nice message, about traveling and for anxiety and things like that. But why is he trying to publicly tweet at me? I mean, about an hour ago, he messaged me to have a conversation and to meet in LA. And now he's tweeting out this. And I think it's because he wants his followers to go and like it and respond and make it known that he reached out to me so that I would check my messages and I guess respond back to him. So at this point, it's still Monday. He's messaged me on Twitter. He's publicly tweeted at me. But at this point, I haven't responded because I'm just trying to get to LA and get in my Airbnb. So the following day, that Tuesday, I decided to reply back to his message. And I said, "Hi, Drake. I would be open to a conversation." I sent that at 9:04 a.m., which I think is respectable because the whole day I was traveling on that Monday, I did not have time for Drake Bell. Well, 4 minutes after I replied to his initial message, he replied and said, "Wonderful. Let's set something up. Should I call you?" Which I found that a little odd as well. I mean, okay, set something up. What does that mean? Do you need to set something up so that your lawyer's there, so that your assistant's there? What are we setting up? Because I feel like if we're just gonna hop on the phone, we don't really need to set up a time. I know I may be overthinking a lot of this, but you guys have to keep in mind that this guy has an agenda. He's trying to save his reputation, and my channel is one of the only sources out here who's holding him accountable. So after he reached out to me, I was like, okay, I'll reply in a little bit because you know what? I'm gonna go to the Walk of Fame with the stars and the celebrities. I've never been to LA or California, so it was my first time, and I really wasn't trying to spend the entire time thinking about Drake Bell or trying to coordinate with him because I also had a bunch of other things I wanted to do. But this is when things turn a little bit dark in my opinion because for whatever reason, he really wanted to get into contact with me. And this is where the intimidation and kind of harassment comes in because he's already publicly tweeting at me, messaging me on Twitter on his account that has 4 million followers. But what does he decide to do? He decides to go and figure out personal information about myself to use against me. So on that same Tuesday, later in the afternoon, around 2 o'clock, I received this text message. And I did look up the number and it appears to be Drake's. I thought it would be maybe an assistant or maybe a lawyer, but it looks like he used his personal phone to reach out to me. He wrote, "Hi, Michael, Drake Bell here. Let me know when you are free to chat." And just to be honest and upfront with you guys, my name is Michael. I've never said it before on my channel. My name is Michael Sloan. So my middle name is Sloan, and I've never gone by Michael in my entire life. So when I first saw this, I was like kind of laughing because I was like, what the, is he really trying to use my first name as an intimidation? Because if you go through all my yearbooks, my entire life, I've always been called Sloan because every guy in my family on my dad's side, they go by their middle name. So I was like, oh, well, I go by my middle name. I'm Sloan. I've always been Sloan. I was in like 3rd grade. I didn't even know how to spell Michael yet. So Sloan has always been my name. So when I see someone like be like, "Hi, Michael," it's just like, and it's obviously an intimidation tactic to be like, "Oh, I know your personal information. Like, let's have a conversation." I'm pretty sure Drake Bell's name is Jared. So I really wanted to be like, "Hey, Jared, like, what's going on?" when he texted me this. So for whatever reason, Drake Bell, I guess, isn't busy being a father or a husband. He's busy going out and trying to figure out my name and my phone number so that he can go and text me and what? befriend me or shut me up or try to, I don't know, hurt me at this point, because the fact that he's going out of his way to go and get my number makes me worried about my safety, especially when I'm in LA, because he's obviously like right on me for whatever reason. I really didn't think that my video would do so much damage to him that he would go out of his way to try to, you know, hi Michael me. Again, calling me Michael might seem like a flex to him because he's like, oh, I'm calling you Michael, your real first name. But again, nobody who I've ever taken seriously in my life has ever called me Michael. And if he wants me to call him Jared, I'll call him Jared. So in that moment, I was trying to figure out what I should do. Should I text him back? Should I figure out a time? But I thought in my mind that I should go ahead and just call him because he feels so confident texting me, confronting me, calling me Michael. I want to call him and ask him, first off, do you want me to call you Jared? And second off, why are you calling me Michael? Because you look like an idiot. So I decided to call Drake 6 minutes after he texted me. The timing looks a little bit messed up, I think because of the time change, because now I'm on the East Coast. So now it's like saying that I called him at 5:21, but I called him right after he messaged me. At that point, he didn't answer, which I thought was odd because he's over here tweeting on his phone, texting my personal number. So why wouldn't he answer the phone call? Well, then he tried calling me back 1 hour later. At this point, I was actually taking a nap. We just got back from the Walk of Fame and we're going to go to Santa Monica. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a quick 1 hour nap before our adventures. And sometime during my nap, he called me and I missed his call. Again, I don't know why he couldn't answer when I first called him because he called me about 1 hour later, which again makes me think that maybe he had a lawyer or some type of assistant with him. So he didn't really want to pick up right away until he had everyone, you know, around him ready for this phone call. So then I wake up and I get ready to go to Santa Monica. I took some really nice photos there, but before I got there, I decided to return his call because I really want to call him and first off ask him, where did you get my name and my number? And then second off, like, do you want me to call you Jared? Because if you're going to call me Michael, this is going to be a really awkward conversation because I don't like this whole like intimidation front. And even though he is a celebrity and he has millions of followers and all of that, it really doesn't mean anything in the real world. And when we're sitting right across from each other and we're speaking truth, he's not going to be able to use his fame and his power to intimidate me, silence me, befriend me, anything. But anyways, I tried calling him back about an hour after he returned my first call, and this was the last phone call interaction we had. I guess you could say we were playing phone tag, but he never returned my call after this. Here's another screenshot of my call log. As you guys can see, I called Drake, he tried calling me, I called him back, and he never called me again. While this was all going down, I was sharing information on my Instagram page and asking you guys, should I meet with Drake? What do you think? A lot of you guys said yes, but a lot also said no because they were worried for my safety because what does this guy want from me? And I do recognize by filming this video, he's either going to call me up right after really mad or start texting me or something, or he'll never hit me up again. And honestly, I'm not scared either way. Like he can go and hit me up if he wants to. Honestly, I'd love to have a phone call. And if he wants to come on my channel, I'm more than happy to have you, Jared, because obviously you have something you'd like to say and anything you say to me is public. This goes for all the other influencers. Unless you tell me, oh, like, can you please keep this private and we agree. Like, this is public and I'm going to my channel not only for my own safety, but also to figure out what do you want from me? Like, how can I help you? Because I tried calling you back. I tried calling you twice. You called me once. So obviously you need to return my call and we can get together and figure out what to do here because I really don't think that you're going to get what you want unless you really want to come onto my channel and defend yourself. I mean, I think the public would love to hear what you have to say. But at the same time, dude, you are digging your own grave and obviously you're not innocent here. You pled guilty to charges against a minor. Stop trying to make it seem like what she said wasn't factual. His victim gave a testimony under oath, and I believe every minute of it. Especially when Drake is going out of his way to try to contact me, it makes me really think that we're onto something here. So Drake, I am flattered that you've spent some time going and figuring out my name, Michael, and calling me it and hitting me up on my cell phone. But yeah, I don't think you're going to get what you want here. Maybe with other people, you've been able to Drake Bell them and, charm them into believing that you are someone you're not. But I can see through it all. And there's a lot of people out here, people who are close to you, who have given information to the public. And this is probably why you're a little confused, because you don't understand how certain channels or certain people understand where you've come from or understand your past. But maybe you should check on some of your loved ones who can't keep their mouth shut. But anyways, I do want to give you guys a quick update about Lynn Spears. It's really unrelated, but I recently posted a video exposing her secret Instagram account. Well, she updated her bio to this Instagram account, and it's really weird. So here's a screenshot of the original bio that was on Lynn's secret Instagram account. Well, after I made my video about that account, they decided to go and change up the bio. We proved that this account is Lynn Spears. And if you go to the bio, you'll read, "Please watch the video linked in my bio if you want to hear my side of the story. Thank you, and listen to my single." And if you click on the video itself, the one in the bio, which I was like, oh, maybe Lynn is sharing her side of the story. It's literally a link to a graphic video of expressing a dog's butt glands. So if your dog has a lot of poo inside of it, the vet might try to get it out. And that's the video that this person literally linked on their account, obviously trolling us. And I'm not really surprised for Lynn, because she's trash and she continues to prove that she is trash. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me. And again, I think it's so weird that Drake went and got my personal phone number. Like, should I text him on the reg? Should I be like, hey man, there's a new video coming out, do you want a statement to go in it? I don't know, but I think it's really weird that he went out of his way to not only find my information, but to call me Michael. That's going to hurt me somehow or intimidate me, because no one's ever called me Michael. So in my opinion, you just look dumb. But let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package item. It's kind of a big one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks like it's from someone named Tony, and they are located in California, and I was just there, which is so cool. And let's go ahead and see what's going on in here. It's a really big package, so I'm not too sure what to make of it. It also does say fragile. Oh no. Ugh. It does say fragile, so we don't want to hurt it in any type of way, whatever thou shall be. Ooh, okay. Guys, traveling was so intense. I mean, not only the whole Drake thing, but just everything on top of it as well. Ooh, so it looks like there's another package within a package. That's cool. Let's see if there's a letter. There is a letter right here. Cool. Yay. And then it looks like there's a sweatshirt here, which I'll open it. Let's do a reveal in a second, so you guys can see it right now. I don't know what's on it yet. I don't know what's on it. We'll look at it in a second. Just wanted to give you guys the sneak peek, but let's go ahead and check out this card. So, oh, it's so sweet. It's a really nice card. Dear Sloan, I chose this idiom on this sweatshirt because you expose celebrities and Hollywood for what it really is. Smoke and mirrors. Oh wait, let me see what the sweatshirt says. The sweatshirt says, all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's so sweet. You are very talented and you have a beautiful face. You are also compassionate. May I ask you to share my links to my apparel line? Oh my gosh, of course. And book. I am an English professor. Yes, so much. I love that. This is so cute, and it looks like you also have a Teespring, so I will list everything below. This is awesome. Thank you so much. What a cute card. Definitely go and check out their business, and look at that. Oh, it's so cool. I love this. And I don't have a lot of great sweatshirts, especially with winter coming, so thank you so much. I can't wait to use this. And then we've got another package here, so definitely go and check out their websites listed below. Go and support a small business, guys. It is hard out here. We're just gonna rip this one up, so let's see what this is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh wow, it looks like it's a mug right here, so it says coffee and Wi-Fi. Oh, so great. Oh my gosh, I'm always complaining about the Wi-Fi, so this is so me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Definitely go and check out their shop below. Everything will be listed. I can't wait to have it all on and rep everything. It's so exciting. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in a new video soon. And Jared Bell, if you want to hit me up, you got my number. Bye, guys.